guys, so today I'm going to be doing a chit chat get ready with me featuring Ipsy, the March Glam Bag. So I have my bag, here it is, well this is the empty one, and this is the bag this month, which I'm really excited about because I think it looks so dang cute. Kind of matches my nails. I just think it's adorable. So I'm going to open up, share with you guys what I got, and then I'm going to do a chit chat get ready with me using the products that are in my glam bag. So the first thing I got was this St. Ives Fresh Skin Apricot Scrub. I have used this before. I haven't used this sample yet, but I've used the Apricot Scrub before and I really like it. It's kind of more of a abrasive and harsher exfoliant. So if your skin reacts to exfoliants, it's probably not going to like this one. It's not as gentle, but my skin really likes exfoliating, especially my like chest and back. So I really like to use this on my chest and back more than my face because it's not as sensitive skin, and this is like where you get really deep, like down kind of acne, where you get like really bad big pimples. I don't know if that's gross. So I like to use the scrub, the St. Ives scrub, more on my like chest and back, but it's also a really good scrub for your face if your skin likes exfoliants. The next thing I got, which I have used and absolutely love, is this Pur-Lisse, I think is how you call it. It's the Pure Delicate Gentle Soy Milk Cleanser and Makeup Remover. It's a 4-in-1. It gently washes away dirt and makeup, even mascara, soothes and tones skin. It's for all skin types. I have used this a lot recently, that's why it's kind of dirty, and I absolutely love it. I think it does exactly what it says. It removes all my makeup. It doesn't feel harsh and like it doesn't burn my eyes or leave like a weird kind of oily film afterwards. I feel like a lot of cleansers that claim to also be makeup removers will leave like kind of like a weird like greasiness to your skin, and this doesn't do that at all. It comes out white. It's like a milky kind of cleanser. Whoopsies, I dropped it. But I really like this. I'm totally thinking about repurchasing or like purchasing the full size because I like it that much. If you are a lazy girl at night, like your homegirl, and sometimes you just can't be bothered with removing your makeup and then cleansing your skin, this has it for all of that, so you don't have to worry about that. Perfect for a lazy night or just to use in your skincare routine every day. Next is a eyeshadow loose pigment. This is from Marsk, perhaps? I'm not really sure. This is in the color 50 Shades. It's a mineral eyeshadow. It's kind of like, I'm not really sure what the color is. It's very dark, maybe a gray color. I haven't tried this out yet, so this will be the first time I use it in this video. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan for loose pigments. It's just because they're freaking messy. And this is like a really dark color, so it's going to be uber messy. But it's fun to try out, and honestly, this is a ton of product. Like, you probably won't ever finish this in your lifetime because usually, I haven't swatched this yet, but loose pigments tend to be pretty pigmented, so this is a ton in such a small sample. The next thing I got was this Evelyn Iona maybe, concealer. I've tried this out once and I wasn't a big fan. I mean, I'll use it again in this video just because that's what I'm doing in this video. Mostly it's just not very pigmented and it's really hard to get out of the tube because I like to use my finger for concealer. When it's something like this, I don't like brushes typically. But this is like really hard to get out of. So I'll have to use a brush with it, and I'm just not a fan to do that, but I will show you guys how it works. And then the last item, which I am the most excited about, is the NYX Butter Lipstick. This is in the color Explosif. It is beautiful. I'm obsessed with this lipstick. It has been living in my handbag. I have been using it basically every day this month. It's one of those like classic mauve 90s lips, honestly. It's like a darker nude color, little bit mauve, but it's so moisturizing and super soft and creamy on the lips. It's just like a really simple lipstick. I want to try the other butter lipstick colors. I know they have some really pretty like bright colors, which I think would be perfect for the spring or summertime. So if you've tried the butter lipsticks, tell me in the comments below some of the colors that you like because I really want to try out some of the more bright and vibrant colors. Alright, so I'm going to get started with my face. I'm going to start by priming my face with this Too Faced Primed and Poreless. This is just a little sample, but I'm trying to use up some of the samples that I have. Like I get them from when I place orders on Sephora, or I think this one came in like a box set that I got with a bunch of samples for Too Faced. So trying to use up my samples. They tend to just kind of sit there and then you don't really use them. For foundation, I'm going to use my Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade 210. I actually got this during a beauty swap that I did with LJ here on YouTube. We did the $20 makeup challenge for each other, and this is one of the products that she sent me in the $20 makeup challenge, and I actually really like it. So I've been using this a ton recently, mostly because it's just a really good shade for me right now. It looks really light, but it oxidizes to a bit of a darker color, which is kind of a good thing to know about with the Fit Me. I find that it does that with all of the Fit Me foundations. So if you're looking to get a foundation from that, kind of consider that it oxidizes a bit different. So this is a pretty normal kind of foundation. It's perfect if you have combo skin like myself. It leaves kind of a nice dewy look, but it's not overly dewy because I do get like a pretty oily T-zone, so I don't like something that's gonna look, you know, extra greasy. But it doesn't cling to the dry patches. It's more of a medium coverage foundation, but you can definitely use a lighter hand and get it to like a lighter coverage, or you can build it up. It does start to cling a little bit in like wrinkly areas or like right underneath your nose when you start to build it up. So if you use a primer, it tends to help because it kind of smooths over those surfaces so it won't, you know, stack on top of itself and cling and look weird. So that's kind of just a light layer, and then I'm going to go back in with a little bit more just on the spots that I need a little bit more coverage, where I've had like acne scarring or like redness appears. So I have decided that I am going to do SSS Veda this coming month in April on my vlog channel. So basically I'm just going to be vlogging every day in April. So if you guys want to see that, you guys can check out my vlog channel. It's linked down below, or it's Kelsie Joy Vlogs. But yeah, so for April I'm going to be attempting to vlog every day. Sometimes I fail at that and can't do it, but I'm really determined. I'm going to do it. I will also link SSS Veda down below if you guys want to see what that is. I'm not really going to explain it in this video, but I will leave a link to the blog post so you guys can check it out. If you guys want to join, you can join. So for concealer, I'm going to use my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer just underneath my eyes. I'm going to put on a little bit of Vaseline on my lips because they're feeling kind of dry right now, so I'm just going to let them soak that up while I do the rest of my makeup. For powder, I'm going to use my One Heck of a Blot powder from Soap & Glory. It is my favorite powder. I think it is the best that I've ever tried. It just keeps you matte all day, helps keep your makeup in place. I just think it's great. It's a transparent powder, so you don't have to worry about it matching, and just has all the good qualities of a powder. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Revlon Photoready bronzer. This is in Bronzed and Chic. I'm not sure if they have different colors of this. They might just have this one. But it's like a four quad kind of bronzing, I don't know, circle. And I just mix all the colors together. Whoa, my hair. And then I just kind of put them in the hollows of my cheeks. Mostly just warming up my face, but I want to put it in the places that I would use to contour with. For blush, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Highlight highlighting blush. This is in the color Mauve. It's like a really pretty, kind of plummy almost mauve color. It's really glowy, so it's kind of just like a 2-in-1 highlighter and blush. But it's perfect just for like an everyday blush because it is a very neutral color. For eyebrows, you guys know me. I'm just going to use my Maybelline Brow Drama Sculpting Brow Mascara. It is the easiest for me. It just fills in my eyebrows that are just a little bit sparse, but mostly keeps my eyebrows where they should be so they don't look like they're all over my face. I have a lot of eyebrow hair and it's very thick. So I don't really need to do too much. My eyebrows are just pretty freaking natural, but they go every which way. So then they start to look like a grizzly bear. Alright, so now that you guys are zoomed in nice and close, I'm going to do my eyes. I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot and Bare Steady. It's a really pretty kind of pearly champagne color. I'm going to take my Naked 2 Basics palette and I'm going to sweep, what color is this? Skimp, and then I'm also going to mix it with Stark. So I'm going to mix these two and put them all over my eyelid and up to my brow bone. Next I'm going to take my bronzer that I used and I'm going to take, oh if I can open it, the darker bronzer, and I'm going to put on like a blending brush. I'm going to run this through my crease, starting as like a transition color and just making sure everything's going to blend nicely. Alright, so I put a little bit of the mineral powder pigment eyeshadow, mineral eyeshadow, there we go, into the lid. I don't know if you guys can see this. I think it's going to be pretty pigmented, so I'm going to start with a light hand. I'm going to take kind of like a packing brush. This is one of the Urban Decay brushes. It came in the Naked 3. I'm going to take the thicker side, and I'm going to pat this on the outer corner. I don't want anything too crazy dark because I'm going to school in a little bit, so I don't want like a night out look. So I'm just kind of lightly patting this in the outer corner. Then I'm going to go back with my blending brush and just start to blend that in the outer V and then kind of going up through the crease a little bit. It's actually a really nice color. It's kind of like a soft, shimmery, it's not even shimmery, just like gray color. It's just kind of like metallic-y. There we go. I think you could really build that pigment up and it would be like a really dark gray color, which is nice that you can kind of use it either way. Alright, and then I'm going to take what's ever left on that brush for my pigment and I'm going to run it along my lower lash line. I kind of have to make like a weird face for this, so I apologize. I really like the eye look. It's like a very wearable smoky eye. Like perfect for the daytime. Oh my gosh, I just remembered I never used the concealer that I got in my Ipsy bag. Dang it. Okay, well, after I'm done with the eyes, I will put a little bit under my eyes. Honestly though, I don't really like the concealer. It's not very pigmented. It's hard to use. I think you're just better off not using it. Alright, next to add a little bit of pop and brightness in the center of my eye, I'm going to take this Colourpop eyeshadow and I heart this, and on my finger I'm just going to pat it right in the center of my eye, kind of blending it in between the two colors. This will just give a really nice, bright, glowy pop to the center of the lid. Okay, so for liner, I'm going to use my Maybelline Master Kajal liner. This is in Onyx Rush. I think it's just the black color. I'm going to kind of smudge this on my upper lash line softly. I really like to use this as a like smudgy kind of eyeliner look. So if I'm doing kind of a smoky eye, sometimes I'll do wing liner. Sometimes I'll just do like a really smudgy liner look. it just depends on how I'm feeling that day. So today it's smudgy. And then I'm also going to rim my, what is this called? I always forget. Inner waterline? Tight line? Tight line. Oh, right, now mascara time, which is like my favorite time because I really feel like that's when your eye look like comes completely together. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes, and then I'm going to use a combination of these two. I'm going to use the Covergirl Full Lash Bloom and the Urban Decay Perversion. I'm going to start with this, and this just helps to give a nice base and kind of separate your eyelashes. And this adds on a ton of volume, just gives you really nice full lashes. Okay, so I haven't applied mascara to my bottom eyelashes yet because I'm going to use the concealer. Let's see. I'm going to concealer brush. So I'm going to use this. I think it's a foundation brush originally, but I'm just going to pat this in the concealer, try and pick up as much pigment. It's honestly so hard to get pigment out of this. And then I'm just going to dab this on my under eyes. I actually got some fallout from the Colourpop shadow, so this will help. Just wish I hadn't powdered before. It is a really creamy concealer, so I think it would be really good on like blemishes that are like kind of drying up and crusty, and concealer doesn't sit on it very well. But I just think there's better concealers out there. Alright, well now that I did that all out of whack, because I forgot about it, my bad, I'm going to do my bottom eyelashes. I'm not going to show you guys this part because it's boring. Okay, so now that my eyes and face are done, lips are the last thing, and this is my favorite thing from the Ipsy bag. I think it is a gorgeous color. It's just a really good lipstick. Alright, so this is the finished look. Bit of a smoky kind of ish eye. It's like a smoky but wearable eye. Well, I think it is. I'm totally going to wear this to school. I know that this could be a bit dramatic for some people, but I do more dramatic usually, so love it. I think it turned out really cute. I actually really liked that mineral eyeshadow. I think it's a really good shadow. So this is the finished look. I will do a close-up at the end of the eyes. You can see those up close. Love the lip color. Think it's gorge. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like the Chit Chat Get Ready With Me featuring Ipsy. Tell me in the comments below the colors of butter, what are these called? Butter lipstick from NYX that you guys like, because I really want some in the bright colors. I think that would be really fun for spring. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.